Okay, do you still have some Thanksgiving leftovers in your fridge? Probably, right? Well, we have some ideas on what you can do with some of those leftovers. The food hussy, Heather Johnson herself, is back in the kitchen with some ideas. What's up? Good morning to you. We love having you in here.
Of course, I love coming.
Yes, okay.
I came home from Thanksgiving. I was in Iowa, and I drove home, spent here, just so I could spend the morning with you.
And we appreciate it.
Yeah.
We love it. All right, so what do we have here this morning? I see some turkey and some mashed potatoes.
Because we all have leftovers.
Yeah.
And I actually took these leftovers from my Thanksgiving. I was like, okay, guys, can I take some leftovers home? And they're like, yeah, because there's 17 containers of them in the fridge.
Right.
So what we're going to do is make Thanksgiving leftover dip. And so it's really simple. And all we did was you start with mashed potatoes because we all have mashed potatoes left over. I'm making them in these little individuals because you don't want double dippers.
Yes, no double dippers.
Yeah, and this is great like to make for today's football game.
Yeah.
You've got those leftovers. You've got people coming over.
Yeah.
You can also make this in a baking dish, but if you've got little individual ones, I use these little loaf pans. So you just start with mashed potatoes.
Okay.
And the bottom.
Easy
Super
enough.
easy. And then you take that leftover gravy that you have.
Oh, yeah.
And you just pour some of that on top.
Okay.
A little bit of gravy. And then everybody's got leftover cranberries.
Right.
So now if you don't like cranberries, just leave this part out.
Okay.
You can also get fancy with this and make your own gravy for this, but no, I'm doing leftover, so.
We're making it easy.
Because I'm simple like that. And then we take some leftover turkey. I just diced it up into smaller pieces, so into little bite size, because we're going to use this as a dip. So you want pieces that you can get on a piece of bread.
Okay.
And then we're going to top it with Gruyere cheese.
Okay.
So Gruyere is a little bit of a fancy cheese, but it's got a smoky flavor. So it's a pretty mild white cheese. It's very soft, but it has this smoky flavor which goes well with the turkey.
Could you substitute that with something else?
Oh yeah, if you like mozzarella, if you like cheddar, if you like Kojak, whatever's in your fridge.
Great.
But that has a nice smoky flavor which goes well. Then you bake this for 20 minutes.
On like 350?
350 for 20 minutes. And then what I did to festive it up a bit, we used this swirl bread. So Thomas's bread has the swirl bread. There's cranberry, there's cinnamon raisin, but cranberry, we got cranberries in it. We add the cranberry bread. So you toast the swirl bread, and then you just make it as like a dipping stick.
And that's it?
And that's it. And so then you've got, I used a fork because we're dainty here on TV.
I'm like, really, we just go ahead and scoop it in,
Jess is dainty. I'm not so dainty.
All right, let's try it out.
But yeah.
Okay, so we just go ahead and we put that on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've got the turkey, you've got cranberry. It's a little tangy from the cranberry.
It's Thanksgiving in my mouth right now.
Exactly.
It's good.
And then it seems all fancy, like you just did something crazy and cool, and your guests are all like, oh my gosh, this is crazy tailgate food. And you're like, yeah, I just cleaned out my fridge. Boom.
Take it home with you. Right?
Yeah.
Easy enough.
Super simple. And it's great to do with this swirl bread. It's like a festive time of year. You don't get this kind of bread all the time, so the cranberry's only out at the holidays.
It's really good, actually. By the way, we're going to put this recipe on our website at fox19now.com. How can folks find you for tips like this?
I am everywhere on social media at Food Hussy.
Easy enough. You see it right there, foodhussy.com. We'll put her link on ours as well at fox19now.com. So if you're having folks over, this is a good option.
I know. Use those leftovers. Quit making sandwiches.
Right?
I don't want to eat any more turkey sandwich.
So
and this, the turkey's a little dry. You put the gravy, you put the cranberries. Not dry anymore.
Done and done.
Done.
Heather, we love having you on. We'll see you guys after the break.